Christmas Eve. I have a little bit of time to work on the car. Yesterday I went around and put tape on all the things I need to take care of before we get to the next phase of body work. I want to show that to you real quick. This is going to be a rust repair. Headlight bucket needs to go back in. Got a couple pinholes I can weld up. This is an old repair that I just need to straighten out. I did a patch along here. I just need to trim it a little bit more. And same thing over here. Cool.
How's it going? Yeah, something like that. Party's at 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Harbor Freight ad. Fresh tank of gas. Looks good.
I'm gonna try to use my copper spoon. It's basically just a piece of copper, and you place it on the back. It keeps you from blowing holes through the metal. Just made it out of a piece of copper pipe. Put a little rubber handle on it. I accidentally tripped the breaker. These welds suck. It's a little bit breezy. I think it's blowing away the gas. Alright, it's a little bit better than I thought it'd be, but I still want to hit it one more time. Let's make it nice. Alright, that's all I have time for right now. We'll be back at it soon. Alright, so the reason we're working on this is that this patch that I did right here along this edge and this corner, they're still just a little bit wide, so they're creating a problem with the gap between the door and the fender. I gotta grind it down and then probably weld a little bit more if the grind goes through to the seam in the middle. Anyways, let's get it. We're a lot closer. It's super close. Alright, here's what happened. This wasn't unexpected. So I ground down to the line to make my door gap nice and even, but by the time I got down that far, I had ground through the edge of the door. What I have to do now is just re-weld the seam and then grind that down. So it kind of feels like you're working backwards a little bit, but really, it's just what you have to do. Got cut good. Actually, just a little cut. Alright, that's it for now. I'm gonna have to pick up where I left off tomorrow. Night. So a side benefit to building a car in your front yard is that you see all the interesting stuff that happens on your street. Thankfully no one was hurt, and they didn't hit and run through my neighbor's fence this time, or total a car in front of my house, which also has happened before. Roll the clip. just in case anyone was wondering, this is a rust hole that I needed to close up. This hole right next to it is actually a drain hole for the windshield channel. Easily confused with a hole that isn't supposed to be there. But I assure you, that's a drain hole. I'm gonna leave it be. I have a little patch to do here. So this is kind of a crude way of doing this, but it's just a little tab at the bottom of the fender. So I just freehanded this little piece of metal. After I weld it on there, I'll trim it to fit. Alright, it looks good. That'll get the job done. I think that's all I can take care of today. It's getting too late, and yeah, it's getting too late. Good morning. We're back at it today. Before we start, I gotta get rid of some parts. This stuff has to go. And I've thought about scrapping it to a junkyard and getting like a few bucks for it. But even though this stuff kind of looks like junk, I just can't justify scrapping it. I think what I'm gonna do is just post it for free on Craigslist and see what I get back. Today I'm gonna work on this dent right down here. This is an old repair I did. Anyways, I just want to straighten this out. It's a little sunken in right here and a little lumpy right there. But before we start, we're gonna clean out the garage. We used to make wine every year, and we have probably about 100 boxes of empty bottles. That poo box. Holy cow, we got all these back here. I just found my Legos. So sick. Okay, those, I'm pulling those out of storage. I'll bring them in my room maybe for a little bit.
For my grandbaby?
Yeah, for your grandbaby, sure.
Grandbaby.
Look at all that stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit easier to work in the garage now. Okay, drop the Chewbacca. It's 3:30 and I finally get to work on the car. Really, the more I looked at this, if I can just get this one lump down, this area will be okay for skin filler. Oh, we got a plane. Anyways. Alright, I'm gonna try something new today. I have this stuff called Dicam, and basically it's just a blue dye that you spray on the metal, you sand it, and it reveals all the high spots. Normally when I'm working on this type of stuff, I just feel it with my hand, and it's easy to feel what's going on, but it doesn't show up on camera. I'm gonna give this a try, and hopefully you guys can see what's going on. I'm definitely not down to huff some paint, but the stuff smells good. You should try to make it smell worse, because it's kind of messed up. It looks good. You can definitely see that this is the high spot. This is all low. Grab hammer and dolly, and then maybe shrink it with the shrink disc. Alright, so this is a shrinking disc, and basically when metal gets bent, it gets stretched, and sometimes you need to shrink it down again. It punches it up, and then it heats it up, and you quickly quench it with some soapy water, and that shrinks the metal down. Alright, that's a lot better. Don't have that big lump here anymore. It's still a little bit raised compared to this area. If I put a few studs in here and pull them out, I think I can get this a little bit more level. Drill Master. pulled these out a little bit, and we're gonna get the drill master. Good for now. We got it pretty straight. It's still kind of lumpy. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. That's it for today. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell below. Also, if you're working on any projects, write about them in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it. Anyways, as always, never stop dreaming. Get to wrenching. I believe in you, and you're beautiful. Peace.